Energy. What would the world be without it? It fuels our day-to-day life from the moment you wake up until you go to sleep. We are totally dependent on energy in our postmodern society. And that isn't to say it's a bad thing. In fact, electricity, our main source of energy, has improved our day-to-day living standards dramatically. From household convenience items, including toasters and washing machines, to entertainment, transport, education, and the dramatic development of medicine, electricity is arguably the catalyst of all these modern notions that we are reliant on. However, electricity is reliant on another factor, being energy, which is fueled by burning fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are non-renewable, which means they will run out, and is estimated to run out in the next 40 to 50 years at current consumption rates. Because our society is heavily dependent on these, carbon dioxide emissions have soared ever since the Industrial Revolution, and this has seriously negative impacts on both the society and the environment. These of which include photochemical smog contributing to respiratory, lung and heart problems, ocean acidification hindering development of krill eggs, weakening food chains and destruction of coral, acid rain leading to soil erosion, acidifying waters leading to eutrophication which deplete oxygen levels in water, severely affecting marine life, increasing global temperatures causing problems of migration of animals, disrupting food chains, extinction of species, heat exhaustion and injuries. More severe weather events resulting in fatalities, injuries, loss of homes, unemployment and devastating ecosystems. Rising sea levels leading to the flooding of lowland areas which could include the destruction of homes and communities, homelessness and removal of lowland ecosystems. The depletion of low-lying tourist areas due to rising sea levels affecting the global economy, which in turn affects you.
However, there are many other alternative energy sources. So why aren't we using them? Good question. Other alternative energy sources are usually very expensive and they're often reliant on factors that we can't control. For instance, solar, wind and hydro often depend on the climate and location to get the energy. So what are the current advantages of using ethanol? Good question again. Well, ethanol that is produced from sugarcane and corn often results in land clearing that could be used for agriculture. This brings forth moral ethics and also environmental issues concerned with the destruction of ecosystems. However, the main issue with ethanol is the expense and how uneconomically viable it is for the extraction of glucose from the cellulose molecules. So what solution does the Manzium Society offer?
Here at the Manzium Society, we have developed a catalyst that makes ethanol economically viable.
After years of extensive research by our group of scientists, including catalytic chemists involved with producing the Manzium catalyst, decreasing the enzyme reaction rates, organic chemists researching methods in detangling the cellulose, analytical chemists researching the breakdown of cellulose, and biochemical engineers developing the technology, we have finally found a solution. Steps involved include
1. Step 1 is probably the most difficult and expensive part of the whole process. This is because we need to get the cellulose to break down into the monomers, which are the glucose. The linear chains and hydrobonding makes the cellulose quite compact, and thus it's difficult for the chemicals to come in contact with the links that need to break. To access the cellulose, we have to detangle it from the lignin and hemicellulose. Because of the lack of technology, this step is to be the hardest and obviously most expensive. But with the Manzium Society, we have created a catalyst that can allow us to break those links quickly, efficiently, and most importantly, cheaply. Step 2 is converting the glucose into ethanol, and this can be done by fermentation either by yeast or bacteria. 3. To get ethylene from ethanol, one would have to use a process of dehydrating, which is basically using sulfuric acid on the ethanol, and then that converts it into a really important factor of the petrochemical industry, which is ethylene. So why ethanol? Ethanol is a clean and renewable source that comes from organic biomatter. When ethanol is burnt, it does not produce the amount of carbon emissions that burning fossil fuel does, which means it's beneficial for the environment and society.
So there is no need to sacrifice our standard of living. In fact, using ethanol will improve our future, releasing less carbon dioxide emissions and preventing all problems associated with burning fuels.
So choose Manzium for a better tomorrow.